V bitch, head bitch rockin', QP baby, it's the queen pin talking. I don't understand, only speak foreign. I'm that bitch, yo nigga been wildin'. It ain't.
Ja.
Okay.
Welcome. Pull on up, tune on in. It's my favorite day of the week. It's Tuesday, baby. Today is Tuesday, July 6th, 2021. I want to say welcome back to all my faithful TNT viewers. Welcome aboard to all the new bodies tuning in to the virtual kickback tonight with HB. Here on Tune In Tuesdays, we discuss trending topics, hip-hop news. We keep our viewers in tune with what's popping out there. But most importantly, we provide a platform for artists to showcase their music live and receive real-time audience feedback, okay? Tune In Tuesdays with HB is now being broadcast on all platforms via Fired Up Broadcasting. So that means however you listen to your music or your podcast, you can now find Tune In Tuesdays with HB there as well, baby. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So obviously we'll still be streaming live from Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. If you can't tune in while we're live, do not trip. You can always binge out on full episodes via Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Yes. So I need to make sure that all you guys follow the team at Fired Up Broadcasting, the label at Blenny and T, the Rockstar Shouty at Honey Blend on all your social media sites, baby. Today, we got celebrity birthdays, trending topics, hip-hop histories. We've got a special guest in the building, a few special guests in the building who I'm going to introduce to you guys just a little bit, okay? And, of course, we've got gas or trash, all right? So make sure you stay tuned in because we are just getting fired up. We're going to go ahead and jump right into celebrity birthdays, you guys. And first up on celebrity birthdays, we've got the one and only Monie Love, okay? Now, Monie Love. Some of you guys may be too young to know who Miss Monie Love is, but let me just give you a little history lesson on her, okay? Even though she's not our history lesson for today, but she deserves a lesson, okay? Because it's her birthday. She celebrated her birthday on July 2nd. Miss Monie Love turned 51 years old. She's a British rapper, actress, and radio personality from London. She's best known for her singles during the late 1980s throughout the 90s. Monie Love currently serves as a radio host in Atlanta for Kiss 104.1. And she's a two-time Grammy Award winner, baby, making her the first British female hip-hop artist to ever hold that title. She also came out during this year's BET Awards alongside MC Lights, Lil' Kim, and Rhapsody during the tribute to Queen Latifah. So there you guys go. That's Miss Monie Love. And we want to say... Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Monie Love. All right, then we're going to move along. We got another birthday, one more birthday, who's actually, it's his birthday today. Mr. 50 Cent himself, Mr. Curtis Jackson, okay? Curtis Jackson is professionally known as 50 Cent. He's an American rapper, songwriter, television producer, actor, and businessman. Okay, and so 50 Cent, we're going to say happy birthday to him too, you guys. So, happy birthday, 50. Happy birthday, 50 Cent. We do not only celebrate stars' birthdays here on Tune In Tuesdays, we like to celebrate everybody's birthday, okay? Because we're all stars, right? So if you have a birthday that you want to celebrate, email me at tuneintuesdayswithhb@gmail.com and we'll be sure to celebrate your birthday, okay? If you have a friend's birthday that you want to celebrate, send a picture, send me an email, and we'll get them up there. So once again, happy birthday! Happy birthday to all the birthday people, okay? What sign are we in?
We in Gemini.
Gemini? Are we still in Gemini? Lord help us. Are we on Cancer now?
Yeah, Cancer, but Gemini is still overruling them.
Okay.
Y'all just
I am
stop.
a Gemini and a Cancer. So.
Okay, so you guys see I got some commentary in the background. So before we move along and get into hip hop history, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the guest that I have in the building today, you guys. I have an infamous brother, okay, by the name of Tony T. Robb, the Quiet Giant, and his beautiful wife, Kalisha Monique. Okay. Kalisha Monique, say hello to the people.
Hi, how's it going? Kalisha Monique is here.
Yes, Kalisha, look into this camera right here so people can see your beautiful face, darling. And T-Rob.
So shy. What's up? This is T-Rob, the Quiet Giant. Say, let's do more. I'm in the house with the blunt family.
That's what I'm talking about. The blunts are in the building, baby. Yes. Okay. So T-Rob, aka the Quiet Giants, all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio, y'all. Okay.
Yes.
Tell the people a little bit about yourself, who you are, what exactly is it that you do? Okay.
Well, it's always hard to tell you about myself because myself is forever growing and I'm forever learning. I'm forever being humbled by life lessons. But what I am entertainment. I am.
He is entertainment, baby.
Yeah, and this has been my life forever and
forever.
Okay.
Well, tell me a little bit of like how you got started with this life.
How I got started was okay. Now I will say that I can give some credit to my genetics because my father, Frankie Cash Whitey, is the drummer for Bootsy Collins, the Parliament Funkadelic, and started when he was 17 with James Brown. Okay. To relax.
You ain't gotta hold your headphone back there, partner.
My man JB got me on the Cavassier. He got me.
Oh, so you leaning? Is that what's happening right now, baby? Leaning. My baby John Blunt. Okay, so since you brought him up, tell the people real quick. We're all over the place. We're excited. It's been a long time. This is like a reunion up in this motherfucker. Completely. Tell the people how you with my baby, how you met John Blunt and all that stuff. Okay. And everything. Just give us a little lesson. Just break it down.
That's a beautiful listen. With John Blunt, first of all, shout out to the Blunt family now. With John Blunt and his whole situation, it was one of those moments that happened so fast, but it was a moment that stuck forever. I mean, to this day, we are still feeding off of our energy that we created in 98, 99. Woo! So you feel me? Like 20 years and plus right now with me and the Blunt family.
Wow.
And the way we met was it was through some mutual friends. There was actually a female named Mimi.
Wait a minute.
Shout out to Mimi.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I know Mimi. What's up, girl?
Yeah, Mimi Taylor, you know what I mean? Mimi Taylor told me one day, she was like, hey, listen, I know you be working with your people from Cincinnati out here, but I got some people from out west you really need to see. Now, this guy right here, he's a young rapper. He's a kid. And then there's another rapper named Shawnee T. He's
Shawnee
a
Mac?
rapper.
Shawnee Mac? What up? Shout out to Shawnee Mac.
And then I changed his name to Eddie Kane Jr.
Oh,
baby.
shit.
I love it. So she told me about them, and we finally got a chance to meet. Shout out to Sneak. Also, I don't know if Sneak's still out in the living, but that's my brother. But we met, and when Javon, he opened his mouth, and angels came out. And let me tell you something. He was like 17, and for real, pause. Because this is my young brother right here, for real. It's like my youngin', because his brother John Blunt came through with him like a protected eagle. Like, you already knew, like, when nothing gonna happen to Javon, because John Blunt was right there. And we connected quickly. So with Javon, it was like his voice was just so magnetic. He had the whole package. He had the look. He had the writing ability. He was just an old soul. And from that point on, it was like, we became family instantly.
Absolutely. That's super dope. So how long? So you've been in the industry, like you said, for over 20 years.
Yes, ma'am.
What'd you start out doing? Were you a solo artist? Were you in a group? Like, tell me a little bit about that, like about your history.
I was in a group. Actually, I was in a group that was, we were kind of emulating New Edition.
Okay.
Because at the time, New Edition.
Like boy bands.
Yeah, exactly. New Edition came out, and we saw how the girls was chasing them. At first, we was doing the band thing, and the band thing was kind of stale. So we saw how the girls was chasing New Edition, and we like, wait a minute, they look just like us. We in the hood just like they in the hood, and they don't really sound like Luther Vandross. So it's like we can do what they do, and that's kind of like what spawned us into doing the boy group. And from there, man, it ended up getting us all the way to LA, signed to Warner Brothers.
Wow! So wait a minute, you had to deal with Warner Brothers?
Yes, ma'am.
What was the name of this group?
It was Cold Premier. Shout out to Cold
Premier.
Shane
Shout out
Marcus,
to Cold Premier.
Chris James and my man T. Robbins. Shout out to Don Bond. You know what I'm saying? Don, wow, my guy.
That's right. That's right. So listen, you got this beautiful, lovely young lady sitting here to your side. Okay. No, this is your wife, Miss Kalisha Monique. Kalisha Monique.
And let me tell you, with Kalisha Monique, and I'll let her do her thing after this, but I'll just tell you, like, with me and her, it was unique. Like she's an angel. Like, me and her have been through so much, and I have endured stuff with her that I normally wouldn't endure, and she has done the same thing. And I think with us bringing two beautiful kids like we have into the world, and the way we met, like how we met was so crazy to end up right now, you know, I mean, think about it, Kalisha. What is it? July 2021. And I think we met July 2012.
Yeah.
Or 11.
11. It was 11.
2011.
I want to say 11.
Okay.
So this is like, what, 10 years? Is that 10 years?
Yeah,
10 years anniversary.
Wow. So
like this month.
that is a blessing.
Yes,
Congratulations,
yes.
you guys.
Yeah,
Well, I
shout
love
out.
Black Lab. I love Black Lab.
She had that little booty when she walked.
Oh
Man.
my goodness. So Kalisha, tell me about
Yeah,
what you
bounced.
do. What is it exactly that you do, darling?
I am a fashion designer. Right now, I run a boutique called The Story Boutique.
Okay.
It is ran by Kansas City Hospice. All of our proceeds go to families of Kansas City Hospice and palliative care. So I run their store, their boutique for them. It's a resale shop.
Okay.
My background is in fashion design merchandising. I have an associate's and a bachelor's degree in fashion
Look
design
at you, a
merchandising.
smart little thing too. You hear me?
Yes, I graduated from Penn
Brains
Valley
with the
Community
brain.
College. Brains with booty. That's right.
DB.
I graduated from Penn Valley Community College, and after that, I went to Clark Atlanta University, one of the major HBCUs in Atlanta, Georgia,
Wow.
or in the world,
Mm-hmm.
frankly.
Absolutely.
And I graduated under fashion design merchandising there as well.
Dope.
I've been sewing since I was 9.
Cool.
been an
So
artist
this
since I was
is
2.
this is one of your designs here, right?
Yes,
Can you
this
tell me
is
a little
my
bit about
logo.
this?
This is actually my symbol. It's my name, basically. The 3 and the 7, the J. The J is for Johnson, which is my last name.
Okay.
I don't particularly like the last name because, you know, we got the
She a
slave
Robinson.
names.
She a Robinson by.
Even if it was Robinson, I still would be like, okay, this is the slave last name.
Okay. So what would you prefer your last name to be?
I mean, I'm Kalisha X, but anyway.
Okay, Kalisha X.
I'm Kalisha X. But that's why I go by Kalisha Monique.
Okay.
So the logo will
So
just
you don't
be
consider
Kalisha
the
Monique.
first name to be a slave name, just the last name.
Just the last
Why?
name. Even, well, because, you know, John's son is the son of John.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody that has Johnson, Robinson, you know.
Oh, because of the son part.
Yeah, and
not just any last name, period.
Most of the last names that African Americans have,
Mhm.
well, all of them.
Williamson,
Yeah.
Johnson.
Wow.
Perkinson, Peterson.
Okay,
Willie
here we
Peterson.
go. Here we go. Keep them coming.
I've been with this
those
girl for a
names.
decade. This is the first I heard of it.
So
but
those
it's-
names, so that's why Malcolm did the X, and most you will find that some African Americans who have studied the diaspora, who have studied slavery, will just go with the X.
X,
for
right.
their last
Okay.
name.
Well, give us a little history
So-
lesson then, baby girl.
So-
I like
So
that.
sexy.
But the 3 and the
Oh my
7 are my
God.
first, middle, and last name. Still, the last name matters. The first, middle, and last name are 7 letters apiece.
Mhm.
And I was born on 6/21. So
Okay. Look
Can
at
I tell you-
a
can I
little
tell you-
numerologist up in this
and that's where it came
motherfucker.
from.
Hey,
It's
man.
like years of, because I've changed my logo so many times.
Mm-hmm.
I just, you feel like you have to have a logo. You feel like you have to have
Something to
go by-
represent- yeah, your
who
brand.
you are. And
Exactly.
it's very hard
Absolutely.
to narrow down what that's going to be. So
All right, so we
Can
gonna
I tell you how we met?
go ahead and tell us how we met.
This
This
is
nigga done
beautiful.
took his glasses off. He got to
I
tell
had to take the glass off for this one.
Go ahead.
All right, so check it out. One
Mhm.
day, I'm going to the bank. We can leave the bank out of it.
we met making some money.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we was making money.
Made some money.
And she was coming out of the bank. I was going into the bank. And I looked at her and I was like, it was something about her. I think it was because it was so quick. It's hard to go deep into like visual. Like she was sexy. She had a nice little walk. It was none of that. It was so quick. It was her aura. And I was
Right.
like, I asked her, I said, where you going? She's like, I'm about to go to Captain D's. And I was like, all right, order me.
They don't have Captain D's out here, y'all.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
shout out to Captain D. She loved me. She was there every
Yes.
payday. She was there every payday.
Every
So,
2 weeks.
so she told me, she was like, I said, where you going? She said, I'm going to Captain D's. I said, well, give me a two piece with fries lunch special. She was like, okay. So I go into the bank to handle my business. I come out of the bank. I was like, I wonder where this if this girl really went in there to order this food for me. So I walk into Captain D's and I'm looking around. I didn't see her, and I spot her in the corner. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, I walked over to her. I was like, so did you order that food for real? She was like, yeah. And just as I asked her that, they called it up. I paid for the lunch for both of us.
He gave me $20 back. You got the story wrong, and I'm glad I'm rude enough to interrupt. You gave me $20 back, which is 20 short of the required $40.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what?
I just ordered a 2-piece. She got
love
me.
lesson, the history lesson. But we're gonna have to keep it moving, y'all.
It was love at Chicken Side.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
Thank you.
Bring your t-shirt.
Thank you, darling. So sweet. That's so cool.
The eagle also represents the bird is the he flies highest, basically.
Absolutely.
He flies highest. So
we are
I
one, baby.
That into my logo. My name is also on the left sleeve.
Nice. I love it.
That logo hat is without the eagle.
Thank you so much. Okay, so you guys, we're gonna move right along. Okay, we're gonna jump into hip hop history, you guys. Okay, and since we celebrated the birthday of 50 Cent, I felt that it was only right that today's lesson, hip hop history, we're gonna focus on 50 Cent. Okay, real quick, real brief, you guys. Curtis Jackson was born July 6, 1975. He's a rapper, songwriter, television producer, actor, and businessman. He's known for his impact in the hip-hop industry. He has been described as the master of all and anything that he put his hands to. So they say. I don't know about all that, but he was born in South Jamaica neighborhood of Queens, New York, and 50 began selling drugs at an early age during the 1980s crack epidemic, okay? He later began pursuing a musical career in early 2000s. He produced Power of the Dollar for Columbia Records, but days before the planned release, he was shot and the album was never released, okay? In 2002, 50 Cent released the compilation album Guess Who's Back. He was discovered by Eminem, okay? He signed to Shady Records under Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment. With the help of Eminem and Dr. Dre, who produced his first major album, Get Rich or Die Tryin', 50 Cent became one of the world's highest selling rappers and quickly rose to fame, okay? Interscope gave 50 his own label, G-Unit Records, back in 2003. Now, he signed Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, and Young Buck as members of G-Unit, and The Game came later on, and he signed a joint venture under Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment. In March of 2005, 50 Cent's second commercial album, The Massacre, sold 1.14 million copies in its first 4 days and was number 1 on the Billboard 200 for 6 weeks in a row, okay? He was the first solo artist with 3 singles in the Billboard Top 5 in the same week with Candy Shop, Disco Inferno, and How We Do, okay? And according to Rolling Stone, 50 Cent's secret weapon was his singing voice, all right? Jackson has founded 2 film production companies in over 18 months. He has sold projects to 6 different networks. Among them was the hit series Power, which we all know and love, right? In which he was not only co-starring, but also served as co-creator and executive producer. Power debuted in June 2014. Ratings were so successful, it was the highest ever season with 1.43 million people tuning in live to watch the show, okay? 50 has he has a successful and diverse business career. He's financially invested into a variety of industries, okay? Artists and talent management, record, television, book and film production, footwear, apparel, fragrances, liquor, video games, mobile apps, book publishing, headphones, and even health drinks, okay? This man is just a broad businessman all around, okay? His investment portfolio contains investments in a variety of sectors, including real estate, financial market investments, mining, boxing promotion, vodka, just all type of shit. This nigga got his hand in everything, and that's how you do it, okay? So that's why I chose 50 Cent to be our today's hip-hop history lesson, because that is an example of a Black man coming from nothing, selling drugs, and now he is a well-known rapper, producer, everything, okay? Excuse me. Woo, okay. 50 Cent has sold over 30 million albums worldwide, you guys, okay? So shout out to 50 Cent. He's our history lesson for today. I had to zoom through that real fast, you guys, because I want to make sure that I get, when we do our interview on T-Rob, and we actually have another guest coming in that's going to sit next to him in a little bit, I want to make sure we give them enough time, okay? So we're going to go ahead and jump into a commercial break. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Let's do it.
All right. Hold on tight, you guys. Here we go.
Blunt Entertainment presents the highly anticipated mixtape So Extreme by hip-hop artist Honey Blunt, the Rockstar Shouty, featuring major hits including Make Room, squaring up any issues, you want it coming. Sliding through the city with them packs on me. It be hitting real and with the racks on me. Baby, I be dripping, leaving all this green. So Extreme, available now on all streaming platforms.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. You guys seen that commercial spot? That's an advertisement space that could be yours, baby. All you got to do is email me at tuneintuesdayswithhb@gmail.com to inquire about advertisement placement, INSTUDIO or virtual interviews, or to be added to our Gas or Trash playlist consideration, okay? So speaking of Gas or Trash, I'm ready to hear some music. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really pumped up. I'm ready to hear some fucking music. So we're going to go ahead and jump into...
Y'all know what time it is. Gas or trash, baby. Gas or trash, baby. Gas or trash, baby.
So today on Gas or Trash, we have a video submission, okay, from the homie Young West. Now, Young West is out of Ohio.
Shut up.
Do we have that queued up already? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the first submission. Seattle, Washington. What am I talking? Ohio. Y'all is from Ohio, okay?
Yeah.
He ain't from Ohio.
Cincinnati.
Y'all niggas is from Ohio.
Cincinnati,
Young West is out of
house.
Seattle, Washington, you guys, by way of LA, okay? Now, this is his submission. It's called Rubber Bands, and we're going to play the video for you guys right now. So here we go, y'all.
Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands.
Gas or Trash. Let's get off in the comments, baby.
Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby.
I got my ice on, rubber bands wrapped around my grands. Got these pretty little sedity chicks screaming I'm the man. So I tell you, petty rappers, better get it while you can. First we knock, then we bang, now we kicking doors in. I'm a monster with it, you want them spitters, better pay them digits. Money talking, no foreign language, show and prove what's the situation. Lead make what's the information, falling out is my occupation. Northwest thanks for being patient, Yo West got the Northwest blazing. Hot box behind limo tent, try to find me. I be where that money be. My flow, honey, over dope beats. Close mouths, don't eat. Real hustlers, don't sleep. So I'm chasing to the cheese. This murder tracks and I'm killing beats. I'm on.
Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby.
Let's go, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about a Gas or Trash. Please just go into the comments, baby.
Bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby.
Yeah, see the way that we ballin' out, that's how you know that we eatin'. J-Zone, wristwatch, iced out, can't stop and I won't stop till the casket drop. Turn it up and let the speakers knock, let them know that you didn't rock. 26s, we don't ride on stock, can't paint, just drippin'. While I'm riding around and not getting it, probably all up in your city with this pretty chick right next to him. Nickname her Shotgun, double barrel action, cause she's right next to the shotgun with that double barrel action. Y'all don't want no static, let me focus on my stacking. If y'all get in the way of my bread, trust my crews to get the clapping. Affirmative action, no lights, camera, no acting. We all about that action. We turned up to the maximum.
Rubber bands wrapped around my baby.
Okay, that's right.
Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby.
Rubber Bands by Young West. Let's go.
Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby. Rubber bands wrapped around my baby.
Rubber band. So that was Rubber Bands by Young West. And I liked it. I'm gonna have to gas it. I felt the energy, the visual was super dope, okay? I'm gonna gas that bitch. I'm gassing it.
I like it.
How you feel about it, T-Rob?
Yo, listen, I'm like this. We gonna have to gas that because young boy made me feel like I need to go to the club tonight. And I'm past that level of going to clubs, but yo, Young West, we gonna gas you up, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Kalisha?
I like it. That's about
Gas or trash, baby girl?
Let's gas.
It's about gas. All right. So leave your thoughts in the comments, people. Let me know how you feel about it. Gas or trash? That was Young West with Rubber Bands, and he is out of Seattle, Washington, by way of LA, baby. So gas that bitch.
Seattle,
I liked it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move right along. The next submission that we have is by a young man by the name of Elton Cooper, and this is called Stick Talk. Okay. So leave your thoughts in the comments, gas or trash. Let me know how you feel about it, y'all. This is Elton Cooper with Stick Talk. Here we go, y'all. Share the live, baby. Thank you, y'all.
I'm living with that stick now. I can't put that stick down. Too much shit going down around my way, around your way. We living in fuck times. I can't put that stick down. I'm living with that stick now. I'm living with that stick now. I can't put that stick down. Too much shit going down around my way, around your way. We living in fuck times. Can't put that stick down. I'm living with that stick now. Stick talk. Hopping to get you knocked out. Sending threats to your ops. Man, that shit crisscross. That foolish shit he haul. Bullets get to flying like ping pong. Niggas swear they hard about it, but they run like Sonic. They crash dummies. You better live your best life and quit trying to prove something. Them bullets really do something. Tear your flesh out, make you blue bunny. Niggas gotta itch your nails, shake some. Look, sharpshooter, twin Rugers, shit shots to your medulla. Niggas war game ruthless, get you slipping, leave you toothless. I've been in the street so long, man, I know the blueprint. Maps like Quest and Google.
I can maneuver through the going up, y'all. Share the live.
When it come to war,
let me know how you feel about it. Stick Talk.
Cookies, pussies.
Elton Cooper, y'all.
Same difference.
Let's go.
I'm living with that stick now. I can't put that stick down. Too much shit going down around my way, around your way. We living in fuck times. I can't put that stick down. I'm living with that stick now. I'm living with that stick now. I can't put that stick down. Too much shit going down around my way, around your way. We living in fuck times. Can't put that stick down. I'm living with that stick now. Out of good grace, I seen 34. Her little shell shock, cause all I know is hardship and heartbreak. Yo, let down the setups, gun jam the faces, all in retaliation. Yup, life amazing. What's the deal with these smiley faces? Oh, I give you two-faced, so miss me with that fake love. They say life a bitch, bro. I know life a bit much. All this shit going on in the world is fucked up.
Talk, y'all, by Elton Cooper. Yes, and trash. Leave your thoughts in the
I got
comments,
them
baby.
keys, I got them leads. We gon' roll for a bit.
Share the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
My screws loose. Leaving for wrists without a clue, without a goddamn clue. I'm a dismissed threat, purple ribbon, purple hearted vet. I'm living with this stick, yeah, my pole got that kick. I'm a dismissed threat, purple ribbon, purple hearted vet. I'm living with this stick, yeah, my pole got that kick. I'm living with that stick now. I can't put that stick down. Too much shit going down around my way, around your way. We living in fuck times.
All right. So that was Stick Talk by Elton Cooper, and I liked it. I'm gonna gas it. I felt that the delivery he had some the delivery was good. I liked the beats, and I liked the message. You know what I mean? I liked what he was talking about. It was cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna gas that bitch.
Yeah.
How you feel about it, T-Rob?
Well, yo, listen, I'm gonna gas it up too because at the end of the day, he's still in fashion with what's going on with right now. But at the end of the day, like I said again, he's speaking the truth. It's like he got to keep the stick on him because of the craziness. He ain't keeping it on so he can go out and joy hunt. He keeping it for
this dude said
so
joy hunt. That's right.
And with a name like that, you know, I got to give you.
I didn't expect that. Elton Cooper, I expected him to come with something a little more different. You know what I mean? But I liked it. I respect it. How you feel about it, Kalisha?
I like it. Gas it.
Gas. That's what I'm talking
hit
about.
The gas on it.
Let me know how y'all feel about it. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Shout out to everybody that's going to be tuning in later. I love you guys so much. Once again, tell a friend. Tune in Tuesdays with HB. We go up every single Tuesday, 7 p.m., baby. We got another submission here. This is called Money in the Bank, and this is by Hannah Johans. So,
Shawty, what you think?
Here we go, y'all. Hannah Johans with Money in the Bank. Let's go. Gas the trash. Let me know how you feel about it.
Money.
Let's go.
I got money in the bank, but roaches in the sink. Yeah, stay down on my face up. I don't pull no pranks. Yeah, say my routes is. Don't care what you think, yeah. It's a fishbowl on my wrist, yeah. Water tank, yeah. I got money in the bank, yeah. City.
Come on, Hannah, hold hands. Your hands. This is Hannah, your hands with money in the bank, y'all.
Money in the bank, yeah.
You know what? He from another country.
I got money in the bank, no bitch that guess I crank, yeah. Where the fuck should I begin, hoes? You gon' be solo.
I don't know.
Better make a mark. No, you shouldn't
What's his
diss.
name?
I tell my artists all the time, let me know some background about you.
Like hard work.
Hannah, your
Yoda.
hands, money in the bank, y'all. Gas and trash. Leave your thoughts in the comments, baby.
Smoking gas, I got the ass, but like cash, but look bitch. Made a verse about me, but shit turned so tragic, look bitch. Hey, too much cash, too much cash, too much cash.
Come on, Hannah.
Too much cash, too
much
much
cash.
cash.
Come on, Hannah.
Too much.
Too much cash, too much
You got
cash,
too much cash on it.
too much cash.
Still ain't got enough. Let's go.
Flipping bin, bubbling, number 10. Hey, big pack coming in for the win. Hey, and the baby sing to the bay. And the baby legal dodge.
Gas and trash. Hannah, hold hands. Your
No, I
hands.
can't.
Hannah, your hands. Money in the bank.
Hey, step out new attire, never bum me. My tech, really nigga on my face. Hey, when you in the 4-6, say your grace. I got money in the bank, but roaches in the sink. Yeah, stay down on my hustle, I don't pull no pranks. Yeah, say my raps is trash, don't care what you think. Yeah, it's a fishbowl on my wrist. Yeah,
You supposed to care, baby. You supposed to care. You supposed to care, Hannah. You know what? I'm gonna have to trash it. I'm sorry. You guys already know.
Okay.
You guys already know I wasn't feeling it. First of all, the sound was off. The sound was not there. The recording was not quality. Okay. I tell my guys all the time, when you submit a song, make sure that it's the best song that you possibly. T-Rob, what is you talking about over here?
I like that.
You liked it? Okay, just let me get my commentary first, and then I'm gonna give
Get
your
your
opinion.
commentary.
Okay. So I'm trashing it because the quality was not up to par for me. Okay. And I just wasn't vibing with it. Like I didn't like it. I didn't like it. You know what? But I'm gonna tell you this. Pause. I'm gonna tell you this. I tell everybody, just because we don't like this one does not mean we will not like another one. I know everybody don't like all my music, but they gonna like one of them motherfuckers. Okay, so resubmit, Hannah. Now, T-Rob, let me know how you feel about it, buddy.
I like this little nigga. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, tell me why. Tell us why, please. He got some get back there.
Because he just so raw with it that he ain't even thought about his quality yet. He just want to get his message out. You
What's
know
the
what I'm
message?
saying,
What's the message?
This little nigga ready to get in the game, okay? He hungry. You know what I mean? He got somewhat of a 21 Savage type of vibe with him.
He did
It
sound
did
like 21.
sound a little bit like 21.
Let me tell you something.
He did.
Only
He
problem
sound
is
like
I got
21,
with you,
21,
little
21,
nigga.
21.
Listen, right.
21.
Let me tell you what I got with him. Listen, man.
Tell us the problem.
What's his name again?
His name is Hannah Johans.
Hannah Montana Johans. Listen what I'm talking about here. First of all, change your name. Second of all, after you change your name, just get with some people that got some quality in their studio, bro. You hot. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
The fact that he said, I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you.
No, go ahead.
Khalid,
Khalid, yes, it's your turn, baby girl. Go ahead.
No,
Khalid,
and no. I'm tired of basement beats. I grew up all the 90s with nothing but basement beats. No. The beat, no. Now listen, I like the song because you could just, ride to it, whatever. Rarely will I say this, but I might listen to it again. The audio wasn't all that. His name ain't all that. And the fact that he said, y'all say my stuff is trash.
She real.
He knows the real. He knows. He
Come on
knows that
now.
everybody's saying it's trash because it's trash. But just resubmit and come back better
Come back,
the next
baby.
time. Okay? You
I
gotta
like it,
you gotta
though.
be real.
Hey, look, shout out to the Blunt family. But
I
at the
like
end of the day, Hannah, change your name. Get your quality up in the studio,
Yes.
man. You got something.
Okay.
I'm with you, brother. Hit me up. You know where
All
I'm
right.
at.
Now, if you guys would like to get your music added to the Gas or Trash playlist, all you got to do is shoot me an email, tuneintuesdayswithhb@gmail.com, and we will get you on the lineup, baby. So, you guys already know it's time to jump into a little bit of Honey Blunt experience, okay? After we do Gas or Trash, I got to take y'all back and let y'all hear some good shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I'm going to go ahead and jump into a new track of mine that I recently wrote. It's not yet out yet, okay? It's called Fitness Bag, and this is by Honey Blunt, the Rockstar Shouty. Here we go, y'all. Fitness Bag.
Fitness bag.
Let's go.
Wait a minute.
I feel like I'm ready to get fit.
You ready to get fit? Here we go, y'all. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna rewind it. Fitness Bag by Honey Blunt, the Rockstar Shotty. Here we go, baby.
Honey Blunt. Tune in Tuesdays, y'all, with your man.
Share the live, people.
Honey
Share the
Blunt.
live.
John Blunt, the family. We doing it. Kalisha Monique.
Fuck on the beat, bitches.
Here we go, y'all.
I had no choice, I had to dig it back up in my grind. Put a bag on my fitness. I had no choice, I had to put that ice up on my time. All about the bag, I don't play, gonna run that. I had to learn to pay these haters, you know, never mind. I got a bankroll, baby, got a bankroll. I'm out here running plays, I'm working for it, getting mine.
They coming, baby.
All money in, yeah. This on my nip tip. Queen pinning while you other bitches nip. The nigga watching, picking, hoping for a nip slip. Put the pressure on these hoes, watch them flip the script. I'm solid as a rock, God is my witness. For the bag, I'm on my fitness. Pay me in, cool, run it, that's what interest. You ain't talking about a bag, then baby, I lose interest. I pay my dues, now it's coming back tenfold. Stay down till I touch down toes. Got them shooters that be aiming for them witness. If you ain't getting to the fed, then what you want it for? I teach my sons how to multiply, add them commas. Learned it early as a toddler, I was talking dollars. I had no choice, I had to dig deep up in my grind. I had no choice, I had to put that ice up on my time. I got a bankroll, now I got a bankroll. I got a bankroll, baby, got a bankroll.
Let's go. Tune in Tuesdays with HBB going up, y'all. Fitness Bag by Honey Blunt,
I'm on my
the
fitness.
Rockstar Shotty. It's the blunt, baby.
All about the bag, I don't play, gonna run that. I had no choice, I had to dig deep up in my grind. Put a bag, I'm on my fitness. I had no choice, I had to put that ice up on my time. All about the bag, I don't play, gonna run that. I had to learn to pay these haters, you know, never mind. I got a bankroll, baby, got a bankroll. I'm out here running plays, I'm working for it, getting mine. Solid as a rock, God is my witness. I'm profit, no loss, real ROI boss. It's the queen in your presence. I manifest the essence of it. Listen tracks when I flex to touch them. I'm in the flesh, so you can rest the subject. Bitch, King game spit ill music, bitch, shake this heel. Goosebumps and chill when I speak, that's that real. Bar for bar, I come with it. On a beat, I ride with it. That's how you must slide with it. Till the death I'ma die with it. I'm in the flesh, so you can rest the subject. Bitch.
Hey.
Put a bag, I'm on my fitness. All about the bag, I don't play, gonna run that.
Yes.
Run it. All about the bag, I don't play, gonna run that.
Yes, so that was Fitness Bag by Honey Blunt, the Rockstar Shotty. Thank y'all. And we already know that's motherfucking gas all way. All day.
Roll it.
All day, baby. Thank y'all so much. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on over to trending topics here. Did you want to bring Pops on up?
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so that way we can get him in here too. But first of all, I don't know if you guys heard the story about Vanessa Williams. Okay. She's received some backlash because she sang the Black National Anthem during a she said she wait a minute, what? The special guest. He's gonna come, babe. He's coming.
Frankie Cash Wiley. Yo, let's give it up for Kalisha Monique.
She's gonna come back, you guys. She's okay. There's a lot going on right now. We got another guest that's gonna come up and take the place of Kalisha Monique. But we just wanted to say thank you so much for coming. We'll see you back in just a little bit, baby girl. Thank you so much.
www.KalishaMonique.
Okay, so Miss Vanessa Williams received backlash for singing the Black National Anthem during during a show that was aired on PBS. Okay, the 4th of July performance of the song "Lift Every Voice and Sing" song, known as the Black National Anthem, sparked a lot of controversy over social media. Some users called it diverse, while others said the backlash was ridiculous and showed their support for the performance, okay? I personally support the performance. I don't understand what the problem is, okay? She said that she performed the song because we are now celebrating Juneteenth. And so it's the time. It was the time that called for that. I don't know. How do you feel about it, T-Rob? I don't think it's a problem. What the fuck is the problem?
I'm trying to figure out the same thing. Like, where's the problem at? I just think right now we're in a sensitive time of state.
Absolutely.
Where everybody is making something big out of everything.
Absolutely.
Like, you can't even say, I want to go to the grocery store and get a loaf of wheat
black
bread.
eyed peas without a motherfucker getting mad because you ain't getting no white peas. Like, come on. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, the show has been aired on for 41 years, okay, and it's broadcast to millions of viewers on PBS as well as across streaming platforms around the world.
Right.
Now, Vanessa, like I said, she said that it's the time that we're reflecting of the times right now. We just made Juneteenth a national holiday, and I feel that it was appropriate. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. You know what I mean? And if you guys dig a little deeper into the national anthem itself, then you would understand that there's some underlying issues with that second verse anyway. You know what I mean? Of the American national anthem, okay? And so that's why there was another, this song was created for the blacks. Right. You know what I mean? But anyways, we're all one nation, one people under God. You know what I mean? And it should just be left at that. I don't think that it should have been a big deal. But of course, everybody wants to make a big deal about every fucking thing nowadays. You know what I mean? So, but shout out to Vanessa Williams for even singing the Black National Anthem, okay, in front of all those people. I commend her. My hat's off to her. I respect it. Shout and I think it was a beautiful thing.
I know a gentleman who wrote most of her hits for her.
You do?
Shout out to Kipper Jones, y'all.
Shout out to Kipper Jones.
Kipper Jones also wrote Brandy's first hit single, I Want to Be Down. A lot of
I
people
want
don't
to
know
be
down.
down.
Kipper Jones is the man. So definitely shout out to Kipper Jones. Such a big influence in the game. And I just had to do that for my big brother.
Yes. Shout out to Kipper Jones. Okay, so moving right along, my girl Sha'Carri Richardson, she has been suspended for marijuana use. This is so fucked up. Okay, this is super fucked up to me, okay? The United States Anti-Doping Agency announced the positive test result Friday morning and said that Richardson had accepted a suspension of 1 month starting on June 28th. Now, this puts her in jeopardy of even attending the Olympics at this point, okay? This was a whole fucking setup to me, all right? She's the fastest woman in the world, and they wanted her out of there. They did not want her representing and whooping all their asses. That's what the fuck I feel about it, okay? Sha'Carri was set for a star turn-up at the Tokyo Olympics this month. She could miss the games after testing positive for marijuana. In an interview with NBC that she did on this past Friday, she blamed the positive tests on her use of marijuana as a way to cope with the unexpected death of her biological mother. Okay. T-Rob, sit back a little bit, partner. Thank you. You leaning and shit. This, what? It's gonna be a 2-drink minimum up in this motherfucker from now on, okay? Because niggas get up in here and get to tipsy.
No, I'm tripping on the whole.
It's super fucked up because first of all, marijuana is legal. Okay, yeah, she was in the state that she was in. She was not in trouble. She did not break any laws for smoking weed. Okay,
right.
Why is she getting punished for this? Why is she getting punished? Just because she's a beautiful black, brilliant star athlete and she's the fastest woman in the world, and they want to they just want to just fuck people up all the time. This is just so fucked up. Okay, so she said that basically her mother had passed, okay, and she just found out about it from a reporter. Okay, right. From a reporter. She didn't even find out about it from some of her own family members. A reporter told her that her mother had died. She wasn't raised by her biological mother. She was raised by her grandmother. But still, okay, she went on to apologize to her fans and her family and her sponsors, saying that she greatly apologizes for letting everybody down, okay? USA Track and Field has notified other women who competed against her in the 100-meter final and told them that they've been bumped up a position. I bet the fuck they have, okay? Yeah. That's so fucked up. You know what I mean? I stand with Sha'Carri. People are now saying maybe we should boycott the Olympics. I don't know what's going to happen, but this is fucked up. And if they don't let this young woman run, then that's going to be a big problem. I think it's super fucked up.
Voted her out.
How do you feel about it?
I just feel like, it's kind of contradictory to me. It's like, and
you made the shit legal. Weed is legal. She didn't break any laws.
Like you make it legal, she used that. But yet you have, and I'm not naming any names, but you have world, athletes such as bikers who have, indulged in all kind of chemical situations that
you hear me
don't allow
pumping their
sports.
stuff up with steroids and stuff.
So
and all
so
that.
it's just another. That's why when I when you mentioned that about me leaning, it was like my whole body just felt like here we go again.
Mm-hmm.
You can't never give the glory to when the glory is due. This woman is whipping ass right now.
She's the fastest woman in the world,
so
and they don't want her there. They don't want her there.
Something to stop her. So kudos to Sha'Carri. And
we stand with you, Sha'Carri.
Yeah, we
stand
with you 100.
Girl.
Forget all that bull crap. Yeah. They blazing while they trying to make you illegal for what you're doing. They puffing right
They
now.
Up in there puffing and talking about she's out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So
you know what's crazy?
Hi, hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie Cash Waddy from the
Okay, you guys, listen, we got a special guest in the building right now, okay, you guys?
I didn't want to interrupt, but I was just going to say, it's like history repeating itself.
Tell me.
It's happened before.
It's happened before.
It started with the black glove.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It started with the black glove, and it created a whole lot of ruckus.
With the black glove? What happened with the black glove?
Remember what happened?
Mm-mm, tell me about it.
When the guys won those gold and bronze awards for track, I believe. And when they went there to be presented, instead of just like they normally do,
the fist pump, right? There was a problem with that.
They had black glove. Yeah, it was a big problem then.
Right.
So I'm just saying history repeating itself. I didn't want to interject that way.
No, I want T-Rob introduce this gentleman, this young man we got sitting right here.
Right now, we have before me is Mr. Frankie Cash Waddy.
Frankie Cash, wait a minute.
Cash Waddy. And for those who don't know who Frankie Cash Waddy is, he is the original drummer for Bootsy's Rubber Band, and also have graced the stages and studios. And also, singles that are out there right now that you guys are loving with guys such as George Clinton and the Parliament Funkadelics.
Wow,
and,
this is legendary, people.
Yeah,
legendary.
And the most legend of them all is Mr. James Brown, y'all. Yeah. Mr. Frankie Cash Waddy was on board with James Brown. I think he was 17, was you?
17, 18 years old.
So this is my father, basically, y'all. Mr. T-Rod's father.
James Brown, JB.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that, about your history and your drumming and all this stuff. Tell the people. We want to know.
Wow, it was the best. It was great. It was wonderful.
Wow.
Because I experienced stuff that I experienced stuff that the average guy would
only dream about, right, in their lifetime.
And even more than that, like the first time I ever flew in a plane.
Mm-hmm. Who was on that plane?
With me and Boosie Collins and his brother and a couple other guys in the group. But we were going to get with James Brown, and we were leaving from Cincinnati, Ohio. It was the very first time I've ever flown in my life. And it was not only that, it was a Learjet. And I didn't even know it was a Learjet.
Wait a minute, fancy pants.
But I mean, beyond our knowledge,
mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize it was a Learjet until later on. Every time I got in the plane and we'd take off, it felt a little different
mm-hmm.
when it would make its incline.
Mm-hmm.
When it be going up.
Wasn't that your first time flying?
That's what I'm saying. But so after that, it felt different every time I went up. So what happened was I came to learn that a Learjet takes off like this.
Oh, wow.
You actually feel like you're in a rocket.
Like in a rocket ship.
And your regular commercial flights, they slowly, gradually pick up. So anyway, I realized, and I said, hey, this is different. And then when I got back in the Learjet again, I said, oh, that's what it is.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you played the drums for how many years? He said, shit, let me see. Long time.
Yeah.
God is good. God is good. And so did you pass any on that down to your son over here?
Oh, he got it naturally.
He got it naturally. That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all know he got it.
We know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, he's a great guy, Tony, my son. And
that's right.
Great family, man, great father.
Absolutely.
And he's very talented.
And you guys flew all the way in here from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, y'all drove. Y'all drove.
No.
We flew.
Yeah.
You flew.
No, I'm from Cincinnati.
Kansas City.
Kansas
She
City.
said Cincinnati.
I said
Yeah, I know. No, I
Cincinnati.
said Kansas City.
Oh, so y'all flew in from Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, tell me, what are some projects you got working on? Are you guys working on anything right now, T-Rob?
Right now with my I just kind of landed a situation with a network that's called Legendtainment TV network.
Break it down.
And what it is
You heard Pops.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically it's going to be a network that's like, my thing is, see, I've always thought about, even like when I was out here in LA and I was producing a lot of groups, I always took the underground guys. I always took the guys that, you know, nobody else was looking at. And I had a thing about that for some reason. He used to always say to me, like,
I can actually interrupt and say I would be impressed.
Okay.
He would go get the guys that when nobody was looking
Wasn't
at.
nobody messing with.
No, when nobody was looking at. And he would turn them into somebody special.
No, that's a talent in itself right there.
Yeah,
that's so beautiful.
And he would make them feel good about who they were and who they were becoming. You know, so I'll let you go on with that. But
that's a beautiful thing, T-Rob.
I always told him that, so he'll tell you I ain't lying.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. He was one of the ones that did say that and brought it to my attention. But he also used to be like, you could be working with some of the greats and whatnot with what you're doing. And I think that was just him knowing that, in his eyes, that like, yo, you are ready, but for me, working with the guys, the underground is an example of me never forgetting where I come from.
Absolutely.
And who I am, and what I represent. And I do represent that underground.
Absolutely.
I represent the guy that's struggling. I represent the guy that without any heels, there's no getting over.
Out the concrete,
that's right,
like
because
you said.
need those heels to get over. And without those heels, then, how are you going to get over? And a lot of us have, let me tell you, and I'll be honest and open. When I came in the game, because a lot of people wonder, they like, where's T-Rob? What is he? Why is he getting these people? What is going on with him? Who is he? The thing is, I was always behind a lot of big situations, but quietly. And that's what came up with the quiet giant, right? Because you're behind giant situations, but you're quiet. No one knows that about you.
Right.
Like Jamie Foxx got into the game partially because of some of the things I've done.
Okay.
Carmen Electra got into the game because of some of the situations that I've done. I've given information and advice to Whitney
John
Houston.
Blunt got in the game because of some of the things that
you've done. Shout out to the Blunts.
Yes, absolutely.
We all just, and that's always been my thing, is to take those that I can relate to. And that was the struggle. And I see diamonds in the rough. And I'm like, yo, the world got to see this. If ain't nobody else looking at them, then who's going to be an avenue for that? And that's why till this day, it lets you know that it's authentic and it's real, because my whole show is called I Am Legend, T-Rob's Local Legend, because I'm trying to shine a light on those that have done things locally that have been impactful in their city, such as, when it comes to shows, like a lot of times the local acts don't get the money that they deserve or get money at all for doing shows in their city.
Right.
When they're bringing the people,
they're bringing the crowd.
Know
Absolutely.
Them. Yeah, it's just like Blunt Entertainment do a
yes.
show here in Pacoima or somewhere, and the club is packed, but the promoter is like, well, if you guys would sign, we can give you pay.
Yeah, we've been through that.
Yeah,
but,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
you
like
go through
hard.
that. Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of my thing, is I want the people that have not been given their just due to get their just due.
Right.
And that's what I stand
Look at you. God bless you. That is so wonderful.
Thank you.
So that's basically that's your mission then, right?
100%.
That is so dope. That is so dope. Okay. You guys, let me see. Let me go through these comments here. We got a lot of people chiming in. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Tune In Tuesdays with HB. I just want to say, tell a friend and tell a friend, share the live, people. Mervyn Hollins, we got your joint up played earlier, and it was gassed all the way. It was gassed, baby. So, thank y'all so much. Who we got up in here? Pearl, Young West, James Pitts. I don't think we should make this a black thing. Oh, he's talking about with Vanessa Williams situation. What had happened was she had sung the Black National Anthem, and it caused controversy because it was the Black National Anthem, and she didn't sing the regular national anthem. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I mean, I stand beside her. She said the timing was right because we just, we were just given the holiday for Juneteenth. It became a national holiday. So the timing was right, and that's the song that she chose. So I stand beside her on that. Thank you guys so much
It's
for
time
charming.
for us to stop being so careful being black.
Yeah. Say it again.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's time for us to stop being so careful.
Asia Lynn Lewis said there's another white track runner who had steroids in her system, but there's no coverage on that. Where's the information on that, right? You know what I mean? And steroids is that's the real drug, okay? Marijuana is plants, you hear me? And it's legal. It's legal. So thank you guys for chiming in with your comments. Always tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the live, okay, you guys? We're going to get ready to get up out of here, but before we do you guys have any shout outs or anything that you want to say before we get up out of here?
I want to shout out to my family. I want to shout out to the Blunt family,
Absolutely.
the Robinson family, the Johnsons. I want to just shout out to my pops for coming out here with us and making this a good vacation. I mean, we have our hills and valleys, but hey, that's all about a vacation.
That's family, right?
And,
period.
Check out the second season of I Am Legend, Local Legends.
Tell me a little bit about that real quick before we go.
That's going to be coming through Legendtainment Entertainment television network, and it'll be played on all platforms. And it's going to be a show just based on, not only showcasing local talent in my local city, but all across the United States. There's local talent, local legends in Detroit, Chicago, Los Angeles, and these guys need that light, and that's what I'm doing. So shout out.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Honey
There
Blunt.
you go on that mission.
Tune in Tuesdays, we out.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. You guys know the vibes. I'll catch y'all back here next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Thank you so much, Pops. It was my pleasure.
Yeah,
see y'all next Tuesday. I love y'all.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I got one shot of it.
Did you get it?
Yeah. I'm gonna get the picture of it then pop. Yeah, but Tone sent me, he give me all kind of stuff pop on it. Yeah.